I love the story. It says A-Rod has not figured out where he's going to live next, but whatever he buys, he will likely demolish.
That's what the story said.
Yeah, according to Darren Rovell's story on ESPN.com. He enjoys the design process. According to his associate.
I can hear Robin Leach in my head right now.
Three-two of the runner going, fouled away.
It's just, boy, these guys don't make it easy. They battle, 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 make you throw way more pitches than you want. Staying away from Phillips. Curveballs, cutters, sinker there. Number 4, the one that was on the plate.
Feldman tried to reach out. Fortunately, didn't touch it with that pitching hand. And Castro will get Phillips. We head off to the 6th. 5-3 Reds.
Come the bros.
Barney Stinson is about to aid and abet a marriage.
From the bachelor party.
Disgusting. Horrifying. Classic.
To the big day. These bros stick together for better or worse. On How I Met Your Mother.
Sundays at 7:30 on WGN America.
Hey, what's going on here?
You want the long or the short answer?
Long, I guess.
Chevy's having a great deal on the 2013 Silverado, but you better hurry because we don't want to see a grown man cry spectacular.
What's the short answer? Nice.
The Chevy Memorial Day Sale. During the Chevy Memorial Day Sale, current Chevy owners trade up to this 2013 Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition with a total value of $92.50. Plus, get America's best pickup coverage, including 2 years of scheduled maintenance.
Snap out of your snack routine with delicious Pringles sticks. A deliciously unique snack. Everything pops with Pringles sticks.
Come alive with the refreshing taste of Lipton iced tea. Feel the taste.
Sunday, it's interleague action on WGN America. The White Sox are looking to set off fireworks as the Marlins try to make a splash in Chicago. White Sox, Marlins, Sunday 1:30 East, 10:30 West on WGN America.
Time for our Honda game summary. Scott Feldman with his first career home run. Joey Votto, his first home run against the Cubs since August of 2010. Ryan Hannigan has also gone deep. And the Reds lead 5-3. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealers, as reliable as the cars themselves.
Sweeney, Sherholtz, Valbuena against Arroyo. Gave up the 3 and the second. Nothing since.
I've seen Bronson Arroyo pitch many a game just like this. Give up a little bit early and then settle in and string some zeros. He's really good at making adjustments.
Bounding ball, backhanded play. Brandon Phillips for the out.
He's only walked 10 guys all year, Arroyo. Coming into the start, he'd made, 16 to third innings pitched in 9 starts, 10 walks total. And 2 things. 1, his command. 2, hitters feel like they can hit him because he's not overpowering, so they go up there. The Cubs do anyway. Cubs swing the bats. They don't walk much. But I think all clubs, when you face a guy like Arroyo, you feel like you should be able to get to him. And that's his whole deal. He takes advantage of the aggressive nature of the hitter.
We showed you in the open the fewest pitches per batter faced among all ERA qualifiers. Nate Sherholtz cranks this one into deep left center. Chu with a long run, and he makes a waist-high grab. That's a nice running catch for Chu. Unfortunately for Nate, a little too much hang time on that fly ball.
Some debate as to whether Chu would be able to handle center field on an everyday basis. Most of the reviews here in Cincinnati have been good. This ball given a really good ride by Schierholtz, but Chu able to track it down. Sure double, possible triple. You know, they've done all kinds of studies on the effect of the ball, the flight of the ball, and dry air, humid air, wind, all those factors. Does a full moon make the ball carry better, or?
Well, it affects the tides, so that's a good question.
Somebody needs to get on that. Rondon and Russell. Ready for battle.
Feldman 93 pitches through 5 innings. But the one that got him was the 4th. Over 30 in that inning alone and gave up all 5 runs. 0-2 with 2 outs.
Two really key pitches. The what looked to be strike 3 on Frazier that was called a ball, and then the hanging breaking ball to Hannigan. So you kind of pin one on the umpire, and Scott will say, "Oh yeah, but I'll take the big blow. That was on me, the home run that Hannigan hit."
Laced foul. Not going to find any empty seats with a foul ball tonight. It's a sellout.
A beautiful night for a game.
66 degrees as we got started. Clear skies above. Downtown Cincinnati.
Been a buzz in the ballpark all night long with this big crowd. Jordan Zimmerman looking to become the first 8-game winner in the National League. Has a 5-2 lead over the Phillies in Washington tonight. Zimmerman working in the 7th. He's allowed 2 earned runs.
You see, Davy Johnson's not going to shave until they start hitting. I don't know what the definition of that is. But the baseball equivalent of the playoff beard that you see in hockey, the Nats are hitting .225.
Well, Davy's going to have to tighten that up a little bit. He just can't say until we start hitting. There's got to be some parameters.
They've been shut out 6 times. Valbuena draws the walk. I believe that started 0-2. It did.
No, he's the one guy. Not the one guy, but one of the handful of guys with that good patient approach.
Brian Price on the phone to the Reds bullpen here in the 6th. Ball 1 to Navarro, who worked out in the offseason with Joey Votto on his left-handed approach. Barney on deck.
Tomorrow it's Travis Wood and Homer Bailey here tomorrow afternoon. Late afternoon, 4:05 here in Cincinnati.
Nice homecoming for Travis Wood, the former Red.
As he continues his dogged pursuit of Mordecai Three Fingers Brown. Consecutive quality starts to start the season. It's 9 in a row for Travis. Go ahead, pull out the driver, hit one in the seats. Didn't give in.
He's walked back-to-back Cubs.
How many times have you said that this year?
I was just thinking that very thing. So Brian Price will head out to the mound.
A lot of hard throwers in this Reds bullpen. Logan Ondrusek is one of them, and he's warming up now. The bullpen ERA is 3.5. It's right in the middle of the pack in the National League.
Well, they just had a road trip on which their starters went 5-0 with a 2.02. And their bullpen over the last 11 games with a 1.91 ERA.
7-2 on that trip. They swept the Marlins. Lost 2 out of 3 to the Phillies and then swept the Mets.
And at home, the Reds have won 6 of their first 7 series. So it's Barney with 2 on and 2 down, and he cues one foul.
Sanchez, Anibal Sanchez, his no still intact through 7. He's already got 1 on his resume.
Cozart will charge and throw out Darwin Barney. Bottom 6, 5-3 Reds.
The perfect shot starts with loved ones and ends with a bang. America's Funniest Home Video starts at 11 on WGN America.
Do you know where your beer is brewed? With 12 breweries spread all across the United States, your next Budweiser is closer than you think. You might even say we're America's largest local brewer, meaning that Bud in your hand is all but guaranteed to be one of the freshest beers at the bar. Discover everything it takes to make your beer a Budweiser at trackyourbud.com.
Now lease the all-new Kia Forte LX for $179 a month.
With McCafe, any moment can be a moment of delicious wonder. The latest new McCafe Blueberry Pomegranate Smoothie. Sweet blueberries, raspberries, and a splash of pomegranate juice. It's the newest addition to all the unique tastes of McCafe. The Blueberry Pomegranate Smoothie. There's always something new to love from McCafe.
No boots, no jeans, no beards, nothing but old-fashioned justice. Criminal Intent, weekdays at 5.
Come on out to Wrigley Field to cheer on the Cubs as they battle the Pirates Saturday, June 8th. At 3:05, be sure to arrive early. The first 10,000 fans will get a Cubs retired number flag presented by Office Max. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit Cubs.com. 5-3. The Reds have the lead. Beautiful night here in Cincinnati.
Like a hanging fastball up there. It's on a direct line from home plate to second base.
Yeah. So Feldman gets one more inning.
You just read a promo for June 8th.
I did.
Doesn't it feel like the season just started?
In some ways, although I did notice that it didn't get dark until about the third or fourth inning tonight. We're still about a month away from the summer solstice, so the days are getting longer. That's a sure sign of summer right around the corner. Yeah, we're almost to Memorial Day.
Yeah. It's kind of a point in the season where clubs start to contemplate their immediate future. You know, you want to give the guys that younger players that maybe have made the club for the first time, you want to give them a number of at-bats before you make a determination whether you need to send guys out or not. You know, Memorial Day is kind of a date that clubs point to sometimes. They say, well, see where we are at Memorial Day.
3-1 is clubbed into right for a base hit. It's also the date on which I can wear my white linen trousers. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN.
Every Sunday, the movies you love are on WGN America. More comedies, more action, and of course, more explosions. Every Sunday on WGN America.
Now, Arnie Harris, he would pull out the white dress shoes on Memorial Day, and he'd put them away for the winter on Labor Day.
Yeah, that was always the rule.
Yep.
Yep. I don't think they adhere to those rules, the fashion police, as much now as they used to. Because then you had winter white. It's kind of more of a creamy thing. Hey, you know, these clubs have been playing each other since 1890. I'm just noticing this on the Cubs game notes. That's a long time. 9 games separate them in the all-time head-to-head. Cubs have won 1,101, and the Reds have won 1,092. I find that remarkable.
And the Cubs-Dodgers all-time series is even closer. In fact, a few years ago, it was exactly tied. Cubs and Mets pretty close, going back to '62. Ball one on Frazier. Navarro couldn't find it there for a second.
That's the challenge facing this club, especially in this ballpark, is they have power throughout the lineup. As soon as you get down here in the 6-7 holes, you know, Hall's got a little pop. Frazier's got legitimate pop. He's been scuffling lately. So it really puts a lot of pressure on you as a pitcher. You know, getting into the later stages of the game, you're already down 2. Can't afford to have Frazier pop one here on you, so you really got to try to make pitches. But if you miss those edges, you fall behind, as he's done here. So now he's at a real crossroads. How aggressive does he want to be with his 2-0 offering to a relatively dangerous hitter? If he walks him, he knows he's out of the game. They're going to go to the bullpen.
Two and one.
And I remember doing that as a pitcher, and it's probably not a good idea to pitch to try to stay in the game. Sometimes you give in when you shouldn't, because you want to stay in the ball game. You know, if you walk a batter, you're likely to get removed. You throw one in there, and you hope he hits it at somebody.
Bad luck for Curtis Granderson. He got hit by a pitch tonight at Tampa Bay. Later had to exit the game. Missed the first 38 contests with a broken right forearm. Got hit by a pitch in his very first at bat in spring training.
He's only been back for 8 days.
So no update at this point about the seriousness of the injury. Hopefully nothing too serious for the Chicago native. Feldman set, and it's 2-2. Got it. Foul tip.
A feeble swing here from Frazier. He was clearly fooled by that breaking ball.
That'll be it for Feldman. Dale has already made the call for James Russell. So Feldman will exit. 1 out in the 6th. It's the Reds 5, the Cubs 3.
Who is the one person who's waiting for you? At eHarmony.com, we'll help you find out. The truth is, you'll never know who's right for you until you know yourself. So we get to know you at your deepest levels, and then we find a match for you. At eHarmony.com, we know that brilliant relationships happen when compatibility is ignited by chemistry. Come see what eHarmony.com can do for you. Communicate for free this Thursday through Monday only.
Domino's makes pizza fast, 30 minutes or less. Hot, fast, cheesy goodness.
Domino's used to be all about speed. Not anymore. We're slowing down to make our handmade pan pizza the right way, taking longer to hand press the fresh dough into the pan, adding not 1 but 2 layers of cheese. And we had to slow our ovens down to get that golden crust on the bottom of it. It does take a little bit longer to make, but it makes all the difference.
Try a handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for just $7.99.
You are getting hungry.
The hotter the hot. The colder the cold. The greater the demand. The more you need Duralast. Batteries built to exceed the need. Batteries built to meet or exceed original equipment standards for cold cranking amps. Batteries built with the power to hold up to heavy electrical demands. Batteries so good they come with a coast-to-coast warranty. Only at AutoZone.
Left-hander and Cincinnati native James Russell will face Xavier Paul.
Paul left-handed hitter, so Russell gets the call here with a 1 out and a man on. Pitcher spot due up first for the Cubs in the top half of the 7th. So you have to assume Dale's going to hit for Russell in that situation. And then you won't have any lefties available, of course, for Chu, Votto, Bruce down the road.
I think what Dale's probably thinking here, JD, Russell's basically on a pace to work 80-plus games. So he's going to limit his exposure here tonight. In and out. Broken bat roller. They'll try to turn 2, and they'll only get 1. Just not enough time for Castro to even make the throw. 2 away. But it does, again, bring up the question of having that second lefty in the bullpen. Cubs had Hisanori Takahashi earlier this year. Currently, Russell the only southpaw out there. Fouled away by Hannigan.
The other thing Dale might be thinking is, let's get through the 6th inning, keep it right where it is, and hopefully get something done in the 7th, because we're still trailing going into the 8th against Chapman and the other guys that got in that bullpen. So he may be identifying the 6th and 7th as the pivotal innings in this ball game, which really makes a lot of sense when you think about it. So many clubs are so good at closing you out in the 8th and 9th.
We talked about the Pirates really shortening the game to 7 innings with the way Melanson and Grilly have pitched. And it does affect how you manage.
Yeah, you can understand the modern manager not conceding that you can't come back in the 8th and 9th, but really identifying the 6th and 7th as the real critical innings of, keeping the other club off the board. This is your last best chances before you get into those top setup closer combinations.
And again with the big blow in this one, a 3-run homer in the 4th on a hanging 3-2 breaking ball. And it came after he was ahead in the count 3-0 with the pitcher on deck. And we were talking about the fact that he didn't even consider swinging on the 3-0, which was a pitch basically down the middle, and then took a 3-1 fastball for strike 2. Runner going on the 0-2 and a roller to Barney. That'll go 4-3, and that's it for the Reds in the 6th. 5-3 Cincinnati.
Hey neighbor, got any holiday plans? Stop by this Memorial Day weekend and get Miracle-Gro potting mix for just $6.99 after $3 of instant savings at Ace, the helpful place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Whether you're running for a train or training for a run, find your balance. Every delicious Balance Bar has 40-30-30 balance nutrition to give you energy that lasts. Balance Bar. Have you found your balance?
Dove has asked real women to try our Go Sleeveless deodorant for 5 days. Everybody got 2 t-shirts as well, a short sleeve and a sleeveless one. Which would they wear on day 5?
Sleeveless. Definitely sleeveless. What? I just like the t-shirt.
For visibly softer, smoother underarms. Sleeveless ready in just 5 days. Dove Go Sleeveless deodorant.
You were great.
Home run? Did you get hit by a pitch? No. Well, that's something to celebrate.
Wendy's new Frosty Waffle Cone makes every celebration a little sweeter.
Now that's better.
Barney and his friends have a way with words.
Suit up! Legendary!
Awesome!
They speak their own language.
Inventing your own word shows creativity and vision. Visitivity.
On How I Met Your Mother.
Sundays at 7:30 on WGN America. When it comes to home video, an epic fail is a huge success. A successful night starts at 11 with America's funniest home videos on WGN America.
That is our Budweiser fan cam, the DBs with Love is for Lovers. Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser, the official beer of Major League Baseball. Great times are waiting. Grab some Buds. Band formed in 1978. I got a chance to see the original quartet of Hallsapple, Stamey, Rigby, and Holder at the Hideout this past winter, and it was tremendous. Check them out.
All right, I'm in.
New pitcher Logan Ondrusek. New batter pinch hitter Julio Bourbon.
Big tall Texan Logan Ondrusek, 2-0 with a .371 earned run average. Fastball, cutter, curve, and a split. Pretty good sink on that one.
Keeping an eye on Anibal Sanchez. 8 innings, no hits. Tigers leading 6-0. Bunted past Ondrusek. Barehanded Phillips. Almost got him with the behind-the-back basketball pass.
Wow.
That's a hit for Bourbon, but that's not what people in this ballpark are thinking about.
That would have been the play of the year. Had it not been a speedy guy going down that line, and he really had no other option. I mean, this is pretty slick. I don't think many fans realize what he'd done, and maybe now seeing a replay, he's getting a standing ovation
for not making the play.
For not being able to finish the play.
Dale Swaim talks about a guy's toolbox defensively. I think it's endless. Brandon Phillips' toolbox.
That was pretty slick.
Tying run at the plate with nobody out, top of the order here. Slide step in the pitch to Jesus. Skies one to right. Out under it. Caught by Bruce.
So Bourbon's second bunt hit in as many tries. One in Pittsburgh the other day. Starlin hasn't gone deep in a while. This should be a good time. A lot of hard throwers in this Reds bullpen. Obviously Chapman, the hardest of them. His fastball averages about 98. April 30th, the last time Castro has left the yard.
A good time for his first homer in May. Have got to get more production out of 2 and 3 in the order. Rizzo got off to that really good start. He's fallen on tough times here this past week. Castro in a slump here lately as well. Add Soriano to that list in the cleanup spot. And Starlin chased a bad one. So 2 outs in the inning, and it'll be Rizzo.
And if you keep doing that, they're just not going to throw you any hittable pitches.
Bronson Arroyo tonight, 6 innings, 3 runs. JD mentioned we've seen this movie before from Bronson Arroyo. Got down early, hung in there. His team got 5 for him in 1 inning.
He doesn't panic.
(3-0) with Sweeney on deck.
Arroyo's .328 earned run average is the highest earned run average of any of the Red starters.
Right field, Bruce was playing pretty deep, but he's able to get underneath. And Rizzo still frustrated, 0 for 4 tonight. 5-3 Reds.
On Rules of Engagement, there are soulmates.
You keep a file of every mistake I have made?
I'm sure I've missed a few. I'm not perfect.
And lots of mates.
You just make jokes about relationships because you wish you could have one.
Right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go do whatever I feel like doing all the time.
Rules of Engagement, weeknights at midnight on WGN America.
Hey, what's going on here?
You want the long or the short answer?
Long, I guess.
Chevy's having a great deal on the 2013 Silverado, but you better hurry because we don't want to see a grown man cry spectacular.
What's the short answer? Nice.
The Chevy Memorial Day Sale. During the Chevy Memorial Day Sale, current Chevy owners trade up to this 2013 Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition with a total value of $92.50. Plus, get America's best pickup coverage, including 2 years of scheduled maintenance.
Find your soul paint at Ace this Memorial Day weekend and save $10 instantly on gallons of Clark & Kensington paint and primer in one, now ranked #1 by a leading consumer magazine. At Ace, the helpful place.
America, land of the free and home of the mouth-watering Ballpark Frank. Grilled on the flames of liberty and named after our national pastime. Ballpark Franks are made with 100% Angus beef and just a dash of democracy. So when someone asks you, hey, are you free to eat a great-tasting Ballpark Frank this weekend? That's when you say, of course I'm free. I'm an American. Ballpark Franks, so American you can taste it.
Today on WGN America, Travis Wood faces off against his old team as the Cubs battle the Reds in Cincy in a matinee special. Cubs-Reds, Saturday at 3:30 East on WGN America.
Let's take a look at the Cubs' Ford upcoming schedule. Again, we'll hit the air at 2:30 for a 30-minute leadoff man tomorrow afternoon. Sunday we'll wrap up this series, but not the road trip. We head to the south side of Chicago. Monday's game will be called by Hawkins Stoney here on WGN. Ford, go further in any one of Ford's many fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out America's freshest lineup at your local Ford store or at localfordstores.com. Rookie Hector Rondon in for the Cubs in the 7th.
2/3 scoreless from James Russell in relief of Scott Feldman. Now Rondon to face a pinch hitter, and then the top. Hector last time in Pittsburgh worked a third of an inning, allowed a couple of hits, a walk. All three of those men came around to score on the Travis Snyder grand slam, so his ERA took a pretty good hit.
This is Donald Lutz, first German developed player in Major League history.
And born in the States in Watertown, New York, but then moved to Germany, I guess as a 1-year-old or something like that.
Well, yeah,
little
he
guy.
was 1.
Yeah, he said he wanted to change of scenery, so he up and moved to Germany.
Yeah, when you say he moved to Germany when he was 1, it's probably better stated his family moved him to Germany.
Well, maybe, you know, he's a self-starter. Big, strong kid.
And he bounces one foul. People who watch this team every day, they think Lutz is going to be an everyday player at this level sooner than later. By the way, we'll keep you posted on Anibal Sanchez, who is starting the 9th at 114 pitches. No hitting the Twins, trying to get the 2nd of his career. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rondon gets him on the fastball.
We saw Rondon at 95 the other day in Pittsburgh. That one clocked at 92, but elevated. Tough to get to that one up there shoulder high. Reds in the pinch have been really good. 309 pinch batting average, way above league average.
Well, they have been for several years. pushed him off the plate that time.
Today's the anniversary of the first ever night baseball game. Played right here in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
1935. FDR flipped the switch at the White House to turn on the lights.
Well, Joe Mauer, who else ended the no-hit bid with 1 out in the 9th. So Anibal Sanchez will not get his second career no-hitter, and I believe he's thrown about 121, 122 pitches, so he may be done at this point. Chu pops into left. Sweeney coming on. He's got it.
Well, if you were to pick one guy in that Twins lineup who would break it up, Joe Mauer would probably be the odds-on favorite.
Big Jonathan Broxton. He's chucking in the Reds pen. Two to Cozart. Cubs with 3 in the second, Reds with 5 in the 4th. Nice job, Hector Rondon, striking out 2 during a 1-2-3-7.
You were great.
Home run? RBI? Did you get hit by a pitch? No. Well, that's something to celebrate, I guess.
There's always something to celebrate with Wendy's new Frosty Waffle Cone. The one and only Cool and Creamy Frosty now comes in a sweet and crispy waffle cone, making everything a little sweeter.
Now that's better.
And we're open late.
If you've ever wanted a power tool system that delivers high performance, versatility, and exceptional value, your wait is over. Introducing Bolt-On from Craftsman, the 20-volt power tool system that tackles almost any job. This start kit features a powerful drill driver with an all-metal 2-sleeve chuck for increased durability. Then you can add 8 more bolt-on attachments as you need them. Router, jigsaw, hammer drill, sander, trim saw, oscillating tool, high-pressure inflator, impact driver. You buy just the attachments you need, saving money and space. The system is powered by a 20-volt max lithium-ion battery and comes with a quick boost charger that delivers 0 to 30% capacity in just 10 minutes. These just might become your favorite power tools. For a limited time, the drill driver kit is priced at just $79.99, with bolt-on attachments starting at just $24.99. So hurry into Sears. Visit us online at sears.com/innovation or call to take advantage of this great deal. Sears, this is how to gift.
Oh, we up for the glow show. Yeah, we down here on the ground. Yeah, we up above low. Yeah, we up in the
Come
clouds.
alive
Yeah,
with
we
the
up.
refreshing taste of Lipton iced tea. Feel the taste.
Law and Order: Criminal Intent, weekdays at 5.
Chicago Cubs baseball brought to you by Bud Light. It's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer or go to shophonda.com for current offers. And by AT&T. Find out what's possible with products and services from AT&T. Rethink possible. Lutz remains in the game in left for Paul. And Jonathan Broxton, the pitcher, facing Ryan Sweeney. That is a foul ball right behind the plate.
Big fella is 1-1 with a .434 in 20 ball games. A couple of tries, but no saves. League hits .209 against him. Fastball averages 94. Slider, cutter, and once in a while curveball.
Pulled fair right inside the line. Pinball around in the right field corner. Bruce gets it back in quickly, but Sweeney has a leadoff double.
I think it was the curveball from Broxton there, and a good swing put on it by Ryan Sweeney. Cubs not done yet. 6 outs to play with, down a couple runs. It would behoove them to get at least one here in the 8th.
Sherholtz 1 out of 3. Fly to the warning track his last time up. Deep in left center. Good running catch by Chu on that play. Ball 1. It's over in Detroit. Sanchez finished it. And officially 130 pitches, a 1-hit complete game shutout. 6-0 Detroit. The final. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Has there been a no-hitter yet this year? Been a lot of close calls.
I'm blanking. No pun intended. No, Homer Bailey with the last one, September 28th of last year. I'd say there were close calls. Yu Darvish was within one pitch of a perfect game in early April in Houston. April 2nd, in fact. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
That fastball clocked at 91 miles an hour, so that's not the typical Broxton fastball. 3-4 years ago with the Dodgers, his strikeout rate was way up there. Better than 11 per 9. In 2009, he struck out 13 per 9 innings pitched. Now it's down to just a little over 6. Two-seamer with a little run, maybe sacrificing velocity to get movement. The 2009 season I referred to, he struck out 38% of the batters he faced. This year he struck out a little over 16%, which is actually below league average. Somewhat surprising for a big power arm like Broxton.
His 3-2 is on its way, and a ground ball to short. Cozart is able to get him. Votto kept his foot on the bag. Sweeney took a chance there and able to make it to third with 1 out.
Yeah, probably a chance he shouldn't have taken. Cozart had a shot at him, decided to take what appeared to be sure out at first. It proved to be anything but sure. I think Cozart made the right choice. You don't have a whole lot of time to think that over, and by looking that direction, it kind of got his shoulders a little bit out of square, and that caused that throw to sail on him a little bit. And Cubs almost got a big break. Oh, don't do the wave, people.
40,716.
Man on third, 1 out. Cubs get that run home 63% of the time. It's significantly improved over earlier in the year.
One-0 to Valbuena. Base hit. It's a one-run game. RBI single, Luis Valbuena.
He's had a good night tonight. Doubled earlier, drew a walk last time. Solid single here. Cubs, those runners on third, one-out situations, while the wave is going on, however, they get that run home 82% of the time. They're a good wave club. That ball's off the plate away, but up a little bit, and Valbuena right back through the middle. Gee, imagine that. The Cubs are in a one-run game.
Navarro 1 for 2 with a walk and a run. It caught the outside corner on a cutter. Mentioned the Reds have beaten the Cubs 20 out of the last 25 games, including 8 in all in one-run decisions. Cubs are 6-12 this year. The Reds are 11-6. Games decided by the slimmest of margins. 0-2 on Navarro.
Reds have won 20 out of 25, you said, and it's 14 out of the last 16 and 5 out of 6 so far this year. Situations like this where a manager wishes he had that speed demon on the bench he could use to pinch run. None of the guys on the Cubs bench right now currently fit the bill. Corbone would be the most dangerous potential base stealer. He's already been used.
Went to Burke County High School in Georgia. Senior year, 134 strikeouts in 74 innings. Dodgers took him in the second round of the 2002 draft.
What round did the Bears take him in? They should moonlight with the Bengals in the offseason.
The 2-2 on the way, and he got him that time. So Navarro strikes out, 2 down. Roxton checks in at 6'4", 309.
Not 305 or 310, but 309.
I honestly don't know if there's a standard for big league media guides in terms of weight. Does it change year to year? Could the 309 be 2 years ago?
Yeah, it very well could be. Yeah, I don't think they pay a whole lot of attention to updating that. Unless a guy makes a point and say, hey, look, you know, in the media guide, I was 309. I'm down to 307 this year. He's just a big man. I'm not, you know, he's not out of shape. He's just a big guy. I guarantee he's never been charged on the mound. Not by anybody in their right mind, anyway.
Yeah, where are you going? You know, I mean, you you might run halfway out and then go, hello, Mr. Catcher, please tackle me.
Aren't you going to get in the way here? I'm going after your pitcher. You sure you don't want to stop me?
I mean it this time.
I'll go.
The 1-2 to Barney is high. That almost got all the way back past Hannigan.
And on first, one-run game in the 8th. Normally you're playing no doubles in the outfield. They're not really as deep as you see a lot of outfields. I think they feel like Barney's going to hit the ball over their heads. They're a little deeper probably than they would normally play them, but I don't know if I would call that no doubles defense in the outfield.
Lined and caught by Votto, technically in foul ground for the third out. Cubs get one, and it's now 5-4 Cincy.
Here come the bros.
Barney Stinson is about to aid and abet a marriage.
From the bachelor party,
disgusting, horrifying, classic,
to the big day. These bros stick together for better or worse on How I Met Your Mother.
Sundays at 7:30 on WGN America.
It's the end of an era.
All the parties, the stories.
I'm gonna miss your smell.
You were my first.
What? I knew it. I knew
It's
it.
true.
Oh, man, I'm sorry I broke your leg.
I wrote a song. Sorry. Here we go.
Keep the good times going with the crisp, refreshing taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Whoa. Check out this new couch.
This is Betsy. Her long day of pickups and drop-offs begins with arthritis pain and a choice. Take up to 6 Tylenol in a day, or just 2 Aleve for all-day relief. All aboard.
Domino's makes pizza fast, 30 minutes or less. Hot, fast, cheesy goodness.
Domino's used to be all about speed. Not anymore. We're slowing down to make our handmade pan pizza the right way, taking longer to hand press the fresh dough into the pan, adding not 1 but 2 layers of cheese. And we had to slow our ovens down to get that golden crust on the bottom of it. It does take a little bit longer to make, but it makes all the difference.
Try a handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for just $7.99.
You are getting hungry.
Oh, we up for the glow show. Yeah, we down here on the ground. Yeah, we up above low. Yeah, we up in the clouds. Yeah, we up.
Come alive with the refreshing taste of Lipton iced tea. Feel the taste.
Stay tuned. The WGN News follows our broadcast. Mark Sapelsa, Lourdes Duarte, Tom Skilling, and Rich King are, I'm going to say, figuratively standing by. There's a decent chance 1, 2, 3, or all 4 are sitting at the moment. But in the TV business, we're required to say standing by.
At the ready.
Rondon still working against Joey Votto. He went 1-2-3 in the 7th. Back out here in the 8th. Votto with a homer in the 4th. Key for Rondon to not give up anything after the Cubs got to within 1, but Votto smacks one into